This is a video I made to ask the Jehovah's Witnesses a few questions about what they believe in. Now, when it comes to the Lord's Supper, they believe that only 144,000 are allowed to partake of this meal. And they use 1 Corinthians 11 to justify this. Mainly 11:27 right here, where it says, "Therefore, whoever eats this bread or drinks this cup of the Lord in an unworthy manner will be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord." So basically, if you're not one of the 144,000, this text right here pertains to you. But they fail to continue reading. The very next sentence, it continues to say, "But let a man examine himself." Let a man examine himself. This doesn't mean that I have to wait for the church to be like, "Hey, you're approved or you're not approved." I got to examine myself. And so let him eat of the bread and drink of the cup. For he who eats and drinks in an unworthy manner eats and drinks judgment to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. For this reason many are weak and sick among you, and many fall asleep. So basically, when you go to church and you see everybody taking the Lord's Supper and you decide, you know what, I'm going to do it because everybody else is doing it. I don't have it in my heart, but I want to look like I'm one of them. You're judging yourself. But if you have it in your heart and you say, I'm going to eat this because I truly believe, then it's my understanding, according to what we're reading here, that you have that right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 21 through 28. This is off the website I'm using here is Bible.com. So thank you for that. Grateful that somebody would upload this. It says, "For since by man came death, by man also came the resurrection of the dead. For as in Adam all die, even so in Christ all shall be made alive." In Christ. Then comes the end, when he delivers the kingdom to God the Father, when he puts an end to all rule and all authority and power. For he must reign till he has put all enemies under his feet. The last enemy that will be destroyed is death, for he has put all things under his feet. Okay, this is talking about God has put all authority under him. But when he says all things are put under him, it is evident that he who put all things under him is accepted. So this is God gave Jesus all authority so that everything is under him except God himself. And this is the text that they like to use a lot, is this one right here. "Now, when all things are made subject to him, then the Son himself will also be subject to him who put all things under him, that God may be all in all." So basically what they're saying is that, okay, in the end, in the very end, Jesus is going to hand everything over to God, which is true. It says it right here. So by using this text right here, they're basically saying, well, they diminish the role of